Hello, I've been away for a little bit. I haven't been away. I've been just in my house redecorating, but for some reason that requires my full undivided attention, meaning that I couldn't do any videos. For today's video, we're diving straight back into the deep end with Mikayla Nogueira, however you want to pronounce the surname. It's none of my concern. Pronounce it however you like. Let's have a look at the first video. This one is from the 30th of April and immediately, in fact, let's watch it first and then I'll share my thoughts. But I seem to think that you will be on the same page as me, because what the fuck? Mikayla, honey, when you did this little, you might need to sit down, you might need to take a seat. When you did that whole divorce video, you made a point of saying, don't be bullying Cody, don't be trying to drag him on the internet. But you are here basically insinuating that your relationship with Cody made you not love yourself, not be a great version of yourself. That's the vibe I'm getting from that video. And yes, two things can be true, so maybe she didn't have the best relationship, maybe she didn't feel the greatest in the relationship, and maybe she still doesn't want people to actively be, you know, slagging her ex off on the internet, but surely that means that you shouldn't be doing it either. Yes, he's your ex, but you are a very, very, very prominent content creator who is very much in the limelight. People are going to see your videos online. Your ex is going to see your videos online. And just having a video like that is so low, I think. Imagine your ex posting that kind of video, basically making out like you're the reason that they let themselves go. Mikayla, honey, that's a you problem, okay? Next.
This is the coolest skincare product I have literally ever seen. This is from Anua. It is their retinol collagen cream. Comes in a gua sha. That is sick. So you can spread the cream and inside you can see those little retinol capsules. Then you apply it just as you would a gua sha. That is so freaking cool. Look at how tight that is making my jawline.
Just going to quickly say here, I wouldn't like that. I would prefer to just have them as two separate items. I feel like that'd just be too much of a sensory overload. I can't really explain why. Just, can we just keep them separate? Why?
That is so sharp, it's not even funny. It feels absolutely amazing, and you can also go right underneath the eye area. Wow, I am obsessed with this. I'm like, why didn't brands think of this sooner? This is genius. No such thing as a turkey neck. It literally looks like I just got a freaking neck lift. And you can do the neck too, and this is literally going to depuff. It's going to help with elasticity. I mean, look at my skin already. My face looks very depuffed. I'm obsessed with my face right now. That retinol.
To be fair though, her face doesn't often look puffy, maybe due to like the never-ending list of products that she uses on a daily basis, but that's just my opinion.
Is going to help refine texture, help with firming the skin. Just like, this is innovation to me. This is sick. Just doing that 5-minute gua sha routine with this, I can visibly see that my face looks slimmer and
slippery.
Puffed as can be. Retinol tends to really scare me, but this one is suited for sensitive skin and is supposed to be non-irritating. You ate this up. I am obsessed with this. This is the coolest.
Well, I guess someone has to make us. I can't really see that being I can see that maybe being popular, but I don't really class it as innovation. I think it's just, you know, it kind of feels like one of these inventions where you're running out of things to make, so you just put two things together. But I guess that's kind of how a lot of inventions start. This next one I'm about to show you is truly just wild. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've literally watched the first like 30 seconds, but already I can tell it's gonna be it's gonna be a roller coaster. Okay, so let's see.
My boyfriend is moving in with me. Well, kind of. Hi, I feel like I have not talked to you in a month. And that's because I literally have not been home in a month. And we need to catch up because a lot is happening. Can't even tell you the last time I was able to just sit down and do my glam. Let's do the Mac Studio Radiance. The reason I haven't been as active on TikTok is because I have been so busy being a brand founder. It has not been easy essentially balancing two careers, so I've kind of had to put one before the other for a little, but I fucking miss this, like, so much. But the way I like to think about it is, what a good problem to have. But because I've been so busy and haven't been home for a month, everything in my personal life has just gone on the back burner and fallen behind. You know, my fridge is totally empty, everything's disorganized in my house, so much laundry to do, I'm just so behind and I'm getting overwhelmed. So my sweet boyfriend, Zach, has offered to spend a week with me and help me get my shit in order. And also just help take care of me and like cook for me so I don't have to worry about dinner at the end of the day, help me clean the house. Like, what a fucking guy! And yeah, we are treating it kind of as a trial run of what it could be like to move in together. We've been together longer than you think. But I did tell him, like, you will not move in with me until we've been together for more than a year.
Hold on. We've been together longer than you think. Can't be that much longer, Mikayla, because you only got divorced. No, this just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna lie, okay? It don't make sense. What do you mean you've been together longer than we think? Does that mean that you were involved before you even had your divorce? I'm not gonna judge, but
that is like a strict rule I have. Like a year at the least. Everyone's timelines are different. My last relationship I moved in 3 months, and that was way too fast. But like
yeah, but by the sounds of it, Mikayla, you moved pretty quick doing everything in your last relationship. You had a quick wedding, you had a quick divorce, and now you're in a quick relationship again after your divorce with a man who you say that you've been with longer than other people. No. Now, I don't know about you, but those timelines aren't adding up. I may need to come back to this after this video has finished, because that is a big problem when we're looking at the timeline of Mikayla's antics anyway.
I know some people who go on a first date and they move in the next day. Like, it just depends. I don't judge anyone's situation. Don't judge mine.
You don't judge anyone's situation, hon, because you can't. You can't. If you are doing things this quickly, you cannot sit there and judge other people's, relationships and what they're doing with their lives.
Mentally, on the personal side, I am doing really, really well. And I think people just can see that in my just aura in general. I am in the most refreshing relationship of my entire life. My family life is doing really well. Like, everything on the personal side, I am so happy.
My phone died whilst I was watching that video, so just whilst it's charging a little bit so I can actually use it to watch a video whilst we're dissecting him. I just wanted to say about that last video, I find it very interesting how she's started the video. I know it's a rage baiting thing, but I find it very interesting still how she's started that video by saying, I'm moving in with my boyfriend, or me and my boyfriend are moving in together, whichever one she said, I can't remember now, but how interesting, Mikayla, because for the last however many months that, you've made it public that you're in this relationship with Zach, I believe his name is. I thought it was Dylan originally. I got it completely wrong. So if you do see my video, kind of introducing the fact that they're both together, just Just ignore the Dylan. It is Zach. I do believe he is a twin though, so I think that's where the confusion came in. Either way, for the last, however many months they've been together, 3 or 4, whatever the case may be, because now she's telling us it's actually been longer. She has been so adamant that she's not going to be publicly posting about him all the time. She's going to take things really slow. There's going to be no talk of marriage for like years. And I understand it's her and him in this relationship. The only people who are entitled to make any decision about that relationship is them two. But I just find it very strange. If you are such a big public figure, why are you not being a little more careful with the things that you're saying? No, she doesn't have to be. There's no law saying that she has to be. Things don't need to be 100% set in stone for her to talk about it, but I just feel it's a bit like it's not giving people the right impression. She's got young followers. They're going to watch her videos and think that that is a normal way to go about these different kinds of things, and realistically it probably isn't. Ideally, as a parent anyway, I would want my daughter to have a little more self-preservation, a little more patience, and not be so quick to make decisions. Maybe that's because I am the total opposite. I am very quick to make decisions and very impulsive, and maybe that's the reason. But I just think, what example are you setting to your audience doing this, Mikayla? Because whilst your Instagram and TikTok and whatever else isn't aimed at younger children, you still have younger children viewing. And it's not like you're just talking about makeup anymore. It's not. It's more than that. It's relationships, alcohol, and these drunk get ready with me's and, oh, join me drunk to go to McDonald's. Yes, do what you want, but also you need to be mindful about the kind of content you're posting when your platform is so huge. But that's just my opinion. Again, everything in this video is just my opinion. I am sharing my opinion. I am sharing my thoughts. I am analysing her videos from my perspective, okay? If you don't like it, don't be here. It's really simple, okay? Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It was nice seeing you. We're not done though, obviously. I'm just waiting for I feel all over the place today, actually, but I'm just waiting for my phone to charge so we can carry on. Okay, so we can continue, because as we know, or if you don't know, now you do, I am the most unorganised person to have ever lived. And we are back. For now.
We've been together longer than you think. But I did tell him, like, you will not move in with me until we've been together for more than a year. That is like a strict rule I have. Like a year at the least. Everyone's timelines are different. My last relationship I moved in 3 months, and that was way too fast. But like, I know some people who go on a first date and they move in the next day. Like, it just depends. I don't judge anyone's situation. Don't judge mine. Mentally, on the personal side, I am doing really, really well. And I think people just can see that in my just aura in general. I am in the most refreshing relationship of my entire life. My family life is doing really well. Like, everything on the personal side, I am so, so happy. When it comes to the work side of things,
good for you. I hope Cody's doing well as well, because you just seem to have just thrown him away like he's rubbish.
I am struggling. I am really struggling with my career. I am very overwhelmed, and I'm trying to figure that part of it out. My career has almost just evolved too much. Like, I don't really know what my purpose is anymore.
Is that not what you wanted, honey? Is that not the goal you were going for? Because rage baiting kind of is going to get you more attention.
Am I here? Why am I doing this? Again, these are all good problems to have, but sometimes I just miss the simplicity of my career where I would get up, film my makeup videos every day and post them for you guys. Now I'm a whole ass brand founder, and there's so much more responsibility, and just everything's very, very different. My career has escalated in ways I never thought it would.
Well, that doesn't seem to be true, in my opinion, because you know it's going to escalate, you know it's going to go further by you rage baiting and doing and saying the things that you have been, so that seems false to me.
I'm just trying to figure it out. And you know something? I might figure it out, and I might not. Like, I'm not someone who's afraid of failure, so if I can't figure it out, I'm open to that. Like, I miss filming makeup videos, just straight makeup videos, but I am in up to
I bet a lot of people do, Mikayla, but let's be real here. People get bored of that. They don't want to just see you doing your makeup. They want to see drama. They want to see you being problematic.
8 meetings a day now, and doing those 6 to 8 hours of filming in the morning that I used to do, it is so draining on me. Plus, obviously, the traveling. I just have a very crazy life for a 27-year-old. Also, being in such a healthy relationship has just made me want to be a little more present. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm really enjoying my life right now, but also trying to figure out my career. Also really tried to set more boundaries this year, and I feel like I've done a decent job at that. I still have people putting a lot of pressure on me to go here, do this, and I'm like, stop. It's just very normal in the influencer industry, especially when you have management PR that want you everywhere and anywhere. You will always be about the bottom line. Ever see that movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey? That's what I feel like 90% of the time. Work talk aside, I am really excited to spend the week with my boyfriend. We've never done this before. He usually just spends like...
Well, I'd imagine you haven't done this before, seeing as you've only been in a relationship with him a few months. You know, it is quite a major thing to be doing that, in my opinion. You know, it is what it is, Mikayla. Obviously, you haven't done this before. I don't think many people are going to think you have with this guy.
A night. Absolutely love the person I am around him, so that's why I love when he comes. It's absolutely 1000% made me a better person. So we have a lot of fun weekend plans, including my parents are meeting his parents. And the weather's gonna be like in the 80s. I also don't want to film videos anymore because the internet has done such a good job at making me feel absolutely hideous that I can't even look at myself in the camera. Like, I don't want to look at myself right now. Ugh. I have stared at myself in the camera for 6 years straight. It fucks you up. Okay, I added some lashes and some freckles, and I think this look is so pretty. Moral of everything I'm saying in this video is that I just don't have it all figured out. And I don't expect to. Like, I don't expect to have my life figured out at 27.
I really wish that she wouldn't talk while she's doing her lip makeup, lip liner, lipstick, whatever, because it does something to me. I don't know why. It just really, really annoys me. If you can't talk properly because you're doing your lip makeup, just wait until you've done it, please. We're not that... You're not in that much of a rush, and if you are, just miss it out. No one's gonna care. Oh!
The fuck does. I'm on the journey of figuring it out, and I kind of like it. I do really miss talking to you guys and just doing makeup videos, so that's what I really would like to figure out.
Hon, you do nothing but talk.
Traveling just has me burnt out to a crisp, where the last thing I want to do when I get home from a month of traveling is film. But I'm gonna make it happen. I love you, and I hope you know I really do miss you. I miss you, and I am home for the next 2 weeks, so hopefully I'll see you a lot more.
Really playing into those parasocial relationships with the I love yous all the time. I miss you, dear. You don't know us to miss us, okay? I get what she's saying, I'm just being bitchy. But, I feel a little sassy today. I don't know, I feel a bit sassy. But I apologise if it comes off as bitchy or entitled or rude. It just is who, you know, it is what it is. I am who I am, and there's not a lot I can do about it, and if I could do something about it, I probably wouldn't anyway. In fact, I definitely wouldn't anyway. So with that being said, let's look at the next video, which is going to lead on to the final video for today's compilation of Mikayla. Let's just watch, okay? I'm not going to give any kind of introduction. I don't think you'll need one with the second video anyway.
People are under the impression that Cody got the dogs in the divorce. It is a little quiet in this house. What's that? You want some dinner? You want some dinner? Oh, I love your bandana. Would you like some dinner? Would you like some? Let's go. Let's go. Now what do? Thank you. Everybody get by your bowls. We're gonna sit. Thank you. You can take all my fucking money, but you ain't taking my babies. People.
You can take all my fucking money, but you can't take my babies. Now that seems a little bit bitchy, a little bit shady, a little bit, questionable. So let's look at the final video that I have to offer to you today from the emotional roller coaster that is Mikayla Nogueira. Nogueira. I'm going to say Nogueira because I like the way it sounds. And obviously, like I've said before, I'm my own person. Do not try telling me, okay, because it ain't going to go well. You're not going to be able to tell me what to do. So let's roll that tape. Because this one is very interesting. Very interesting.
Get ready with me for divorce court. Quite frankly, I could throw up. I would not wish divorce on anybody. This has been the hardest thing I have ever gone through in my life. I know that people made a big joke out of my divorce, but...
Honey, we made a joke out of it because you literally sat down and said that people need to sit down and take a minute, take it in. It's like, you know, Kim, people are dying. It's that kind of same result. A divorce is very, very, very traumatic for you, not for the rest of the world. As horrible as that might sound, nobody's invested in your relationship and marriages and whatever else the way you are, you know?
Behind the scenes, I have gone through hell and back. And today is officially the beginning of the process to leave this marriage. The main thing I've learned about divorce is that you don't just sign a piece of paper and call it a day. It takes an extremely long time. Some people, it takes years to finalize their divorce. For me, I at least have an end in sight because I do have a trial set for July. It's agonizing. And I'm terrified. I have not seen Cody in months. One thing about me, though, I need to walk into that room today looking like a bad fucking bitch. Be so for real. The makeup is going to eat today, okay? I'm gonna use the Natasha Denona foundation. This is like my all-time favorite.
This is something I'm not understanding straight away. If you know, separated on good terms, you still have a lot of love for each other, whatever you were saying, you know, you don't want people slagging him off and being mean to him on the internet. If all that still stands, why do you feel the need to be making such a song and dance about it? Why are you trying to do your makeup and your hair and your outfit all nice so that, you know, you're kind of showing him what he's missing? I don't understand that. That's really weird to me. That is really, really weird to me.
At this point, not to get like too into details, but this meeting today basically is to make some pretty major decisions. And I could either leave that meeting bawling my fucking eyes out or with a big cheesy smile on my face. I have no idea how this is going to go. I will say I am going into it with zero expectation. Look at how good this damn foundation is. One of the most beautiful foundations ever. I use the new e.l.f. cream bronzer and blush sticks. I don't really know how to feel about this. e.l.f. created
anything that e.l.f. has created can go straight in the bin.
An exact dupe of my favorite brush of all time, the Makeup by Mario F4. So I'm gonna try this today. Cream bronzer first, blush right on top. This is a very good brush. Today I'm going to go in with Old Faithful, the ABH concealer. I will definitely update you later on how this goes. Full coverage concealer today, honey. Oh god, I love a beat. I plan on letting my lawyer do all the talking because if I open my mouth, I'm going to say something stupid. Y'all know I got a big mouth. Okay, I'm obsessed with how bright my under eye is. I'm going to set with the Givenchy loose powder. And I am really pressing that in. I want a smooth under eye. Look at that already. For extra insurance, I'm baking in a few areas. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Dior blush in shade Berry. So pretty. Brush away the bake. And just for bronzer all over, I'm using Tom Ford. Pulling out the Good Luck highlighter. This is my Mikayla highlighter. I created this years ago. It's a very good highlighter. I told y'all I was gonna eat this fucking makeup. Like, this is fucking filthy. Nude lip. Nude lip. Let's create a pact. If I come home at the end of the day and I post a video about how it went, that's how you know it went well. If I don't post anything, rip. I am doing some bottom mascara. And the Maybelline Lifter Liner in shade Upstate. Then I'm just setting my lips with powder. Trust me, it makes a difference. And then I'm just setting the inner part of my lip with a lighter powder. I'm using the MCO Beauty powder just to give it a little ombre effect. I'm gonna set everything with my favorite setting spray from Polite Society. Yeah, I fucking ate. Now the makeup is eating, but we know damn well the outfit needs to be serving. Wish me luck, y'all. Let's go get dressed. Get ready with me.
So as she said in that video, if she comes home and posts something at the end of the day, you know it went well. If she doesn't, then it didn't. And it's interesting to me that she said that, and kind of telling, because if we scroll to the next video that we posted after that little series of Get Ready With Me for court, there is no video for the end of that day. It is just the next day, and it is totally unrelated. So something tells me it didn't go to plan as far as she's concerned, but as long as it's worked out for the best for both of them, for both Mikayla and Cody, then that's all that matters. Realistically, let's be real here, that is all that matters. You don't need to spend years dragging it out, or months or whatever, making it all messy, arguing over little things, arguing over material things that Mikayla, you can replace. The irreplaceable and sentimental things, by all means, fight to the death. But material things can just be bought again, where Mikayla's concerned. She earns enough through rage baiting. And of course POV beauty, but primarily rage baiting. So yeah, I just think it's very interesting how she's gone from one extreme to the other so quickly. I think she just needs to really take a step back and just think, am I doing things the right way for me? Don't let your heart, you know, kind of run the show and run your decisions and all of that. Because if I'm speaking from experience here, it won't end well. You need to be very logical, think things through, and time is your friend, okay? Time is on your side. Yes, it's always moving, but time heals everything, and time tells you everything too. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if this channel is your vibe, and if you love a Mikayla deep dive, then you definitely need to subscribe, because I have many of them. I have them, you know, regularly. I'd say once a week. It is probably quite unhealthy, but I talk about other people too, and you know, it's not my fault they keep doing things that are worth talking about, in my opinion, or analysing, or just bitching about, just having a good old bitch every now and then. We all need it. There's no real bad intention here. I'm not, you know, wanting to harm her or anybody. I'm not wanting to, you know, other people to harm her. It is literally just analysing her videos that she puts out publicly. So, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if the channel is your vibe, as I've already said. Love you. Bye. By the way, I haven't been wearing makeup in this video because I've got a really bad case of the hay fevers, the hay fever allergies. So, yeah. Hopefully I will be in more of a position where I can wear a little more makeup for the next video. Sorry for the jump scare that was this video. Love you, bye!